Just to save me come all the way back down. I'll grab this lot here now. Oh, look at that timing. Probably right my way, aren't you? Might work out perfectly for me actually. Trying to do this during the night, picking up bales. Good luck with that with my eyes. I'll be able to sleep and I can do the bale pickup the next day. Provided there are contracts the next day. The other option is if there isn't, and you guys got nothing to do, you might be able to do the old rolling of the field. Grass fields to get them up and running. Mind you, I've still got to do 14. Conundrum.
I mean, I can start on them when I finish this contract.
Oh, we'll be going to sleep soon.
Yeah, I know. When that happens.
I'm just racing the clock because I don't think I'll be able to make 100% before the timeout, but I'm pushing for it. It's getting close.
As long as I get this baling done, I'll be happy chappy. For this field at least. That'll be it. I've got a bale there. What's the button? Is it Y? Yep, never mind, I figured it out. That's right. Fold. Lift. Point it towards the road. Send it off to field 14.
You know when people have had an accident?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the I can't move now. I'm frozen.
Let it go.
I think my game no, it hasn't crashed because everything's still running.
Must be the same as what I have with the timeout.
Bye-bye. But, Smudo, you want to jump in your tractor that's just on the overpass? There it goes. Let's go home, but I'm still stuck. I'm standing here, I can't move. I may have to jump back in.
The treacle attack was very effective.
Everybody's leaving me.
I will stand by you.
Wherever.
Darling, darling.
Take my breath away.
Darling, darling, stand.
Oh my god.
No.
No, smaller is enough, dude.
No,
I'm humble like that.
I was asking God for help.
Yeah, tools down, aren't we? Can't stick the last 2%.
Ah, yeah, damn it.
I'm on my way back home. To the shop.
That sucks.
Alright, ready to sleep.
Same.
A second, I want to pay off a bit of my debt first.
Oh, well, go no, because I'll change the time too. Thanks. I just realised. Let me know when you're ready. Well, I already paid my debt off. So, tough luck. Got to do it within my time.
Yeah, I just said, oh, I might as well get rid of my last $5 too. Good point.
Yeah, I did. I was going to do it. I was waiting for someone to say let's sleep, and I was going to go. Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
I wasn't the one that denied the request. It's the smooth day.
Yeah, he's just doing a bit of bookkeeping before he goes to sleep.
It's raining!
It's raining, man.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
There are 2 contracts available.
Is there?
No, I'm ready for a contract, so I got none.
And I was literally one stripe away from doing my contract.
Oh,
So, Mr. DJ, Mr. JJ, would you kindly put off the wheel and allocate those 2 contracts?
yeah. I won't stream this. I'll get it over and done with really, really quick. So it's just between DJ and Smudo, isn't it?
I have no contracts active at the moment.
You've got none. Okay. Anyway, the first one's DJ.
Thank you. Off again. Field 60. Yep.
Second one's Patrio.
Done.
And that's it, isn't it?
Yep.
For the moment, until some more pop up.
If any.
Highly unlikely because the 2 contracts that popped up are cultivating the fields I harvested yesterday. At the last credit.
What, field 60?
Field 60 and 65, yeah.
Well, at least this rain's washed my tractor off.
Yeah, I know, true. I was like contemplating, when is the rain coming?
I'm much more surprised. It's actually washed most of my tool off as well. It's gone from brown back to kind of blue.
Mine's gone back to red.
Now, if you got nothing to do, Smudo, you wanted to roll a field or two.
I'm gonna tinker around on my yard, sell a bit of produce and stuff.
Fair enough.
Put away
No.
stuff, you know.
I will unfold the bale then if that's what you really want me to do, game.
And
Your
I
wish.
do have my own fields still to work on, so I can keep myself occupied until you guys are done.
Ah, son of a gun. Oh, it's picking up that lot. Just didn't pick up the other lot. Oh, sent the windrow away already. Wonder if I can get far enough over. Just there. Will it do it? It's going to do that. No. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. What we
Yeah,
need.
before we skipped the night, I paid like 8,000 in machine repair costs. I haven't repaired
I've
machines in a
my
while.
tractor, and it's still at like 40,000.
I forgot what I was going to say. What was it? That can't remember. Not
Should have
important.
gone with Specsavers.
I should have.
There's actually one really annoying quirk of my vision. I struggled with small text at a distance, or probably the worst case scenario is street name road signs. I can't read them until I nearly get past them. But I can count leaves on a tree. Yeah, it's just specifically, like unless it's a stylized font or something that I can recognise a mile off, like shapes, I just struggle with text.
That might be the
Yeah,
colour
same.
combination as well between the lettering and what the background. Yeah, I might struggle with.
I know light text on a dark background, like white text on black background, that really messes with my eyes. You get the after image effect.
Yeah.
But black text on a white background, or like muted grayscale, so not so bad. Don't normally have any problem with that, at least for exposure. It's just if it's too small, I struggle to read it.
83% of grass left on this blooming thing.
Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
When that happens.
It's only a couple of grand, not like you needed it. Whatever it goes with.
No, I won't worry about it.
Whip out the mower around your house and take some of your lawn.
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Well, I mean, all things considering, it is a valid technique.
It is.
Hey, that's one I'm going to try.
I'm seriously like wondering who's gonna get big fields. Like, is there like 400 round plus?
Yeah, trouble you might have, JJ, is you're after hay. I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Rain. Don't know if it's gonna affect it.
Plus, I've got to send everything down there, and I can't be bothered, to be honest. It's just sending everything down there for a little bit of, well, how much? 1.2 litres, 1.2k, well, 1,200 litres of blooming hay, there we go. Not worth it.
I suppose at that point it would have been better to go the other way around. When you saw how much grass you had left, and if you weren't confident it'd make a complete bale, then whip out the loading wagon and take it back to your drying tower.
Yeah, I could have done that as well. So I don't have a drying tower.
Yeah, straight up grass to grass to silage. Fermenter, that's what I'm looking for. Alright.
Let's get these bales before they shrink.
Will they shrink?
Yeah, well, I was just being smart ass. Because they won't, obviously, because this is not a decent seasons, this is a giant seasons. Because they're too lazy to copy all of Realism's code. That reminds me of what I was going to say. Really could do, Mr. GTX, you really do with the easy development controls come back, even though we've got power tools, but power tools won't, well, that's a lot of rubber banding going on there. At least with the easy development controls, it's got the ability to clear the tip area, so we could actually use that to get rid of all the grass all over the place that we can't touch. And I'm actually surprised he hasn't brought it out, considering I wouldn't have thought there'd be much he'd have to do with it, because it's not like the console commands have changed, so all that programming for that, all the coding for that should be the same. It's just changing the font on that to match the thing, which he's done with another one anyway, hasn't he?
Well, I was going to say, some of the commands have changed. They've split off the HUD hiding and flight controls. Those are now two separate console commands, and I think the formatting of some of the field state stuff has been switched around a little bit. I mean, it's only minor adjustments in the scheme of things, but the functions are all similar.
I wonder why he hasn't brought out his milk delivery thing as well, because that was brilliant. I reckon those two mods are probably the two that he had the most downloads with as well. But I suppose with the milk one, he's probably thinking, well, you've got the production of the dairy, so maybe, you know, best left for that reason. I need to go and make a coffee, which means I'm stuck here trying to do my baling. Pick it up. There we go. I can't leave something on hard worker to go and finish the job for me. A bit of a shame, but what I can do is I can use this to send it off to there. And while it's driving off, I suppose I can go off it and put the jug on, get the water boiling, get the coffee ready to go, come back, and by then hopefully I would have made, my auto drive would have made it to the animal dealer. Then I can unload it, send it back here, and then I can go put the hot water in my cup and everything will be honky-dory. We'll find out, be back in a sec.
I've done my contract, so
The hell?
But
JJ's traffic.
No, where the tractor stopped before we skipped. There must be something blocking the traffic.
Yeah, I think they just jam on themselves because I had that yesterday.
no, I've got a photo of it, so
I'll just quickly toggle JJ's cheek to alleviate that. Once they start working themselves out. No, he's back at his keyboard. Trying to think where that setting is.
We already turned it off. Is JJ moving again?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Then let's turn it back on.
The second time his AI drivers had trouble with the local pedestrians.
Maybe there was an invisible dead guy lying on the floor.
Instead of a fire drill, it's a traffic accident drill. Everyone just suddenly jumps out and pretends to take care of a dummy casualty.
Oi.
Must be something at that intersection because I've just found a red SUV, same position, and he's just stopped for nothing at all.
Okay.
oh, on the overpass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, MCM Super Honk.
So, that was interesting.
What's that?
Well, I came back to see if my tractor had made it to the animal dealer. Instead, all I could see was AI cars for miles and miles. And a tractor.
Yeah.
Who caused the traffic
Out
jam?
of that for you.
Yeah, I saw that, but it was...
Unusual that it happened, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was an accident because there was a tractor up ahead. I don't know whose tractor it was, but yeah, I saw you guys turn the tractor off and that. Maybe there was an internet issue because I've come back to seeing that I've dropped some frames or something.
Goodness
On
knows.
OBS.
Yeah, they are stacking up here again. At the same spot. There must be something. No
That's
way
that red
that-
SUV.
I'm triggering it.
Which wouldn't be so bad if you could, you know, politely excuse them along a little bit, but of course the traffic's made out of pure limestone.
So, both of my contracts are done now.
Oh, right.
I've still got a pile of bales to pick up though. I've got 2 days, 3 hours and 3 minutes left. They're stuck here again, aren't they? For my fermenting silo, before it runs out of grass. Oh, and I've got to check to see if my other field's ready to be harvested as well, which I forgot about that, but late now that it's raining.
It's probably not. It's going to be ready in the next month.
I must have turned off.
Shocker.
Damn.
My class is still... I'm wasting money because I sent my class to the farm and the harvester's in the way, so he's sitting there ticking down my money waiting for the harvester to move.
That sucks.
Like, the harvester won't move because the other tractor's in the way.
No, the tractor isn't in the way, it's just there because I haven't moved it since I arrived. Needs a clean. Right
Get out in
next.
the rain.
It's still dirty though. I think last time I looked when Patrio was talking about his vehicles getting cleaned.
See what it looks like.
Oh, I've got about 2 or 3 more loads on this field, I think, possibly. This is all mine. Or maybe just 2 at the most. And then I've got to go up to the other field and pick up that 1 bale.
The fact that this one road I normally never use is actually shorter to the shop.
Someone's got some trees.
Trees?
So, yeah, tree planter.
Who's that?
That's odd. Someone's making a big gamble on trees. If they want to say who they are, then yeah, I'll go for it. I'm not going to say anything if they want to say anything.
I would say it's not hard to work out. It's obviously not JJ. It's obviously not Smudo because he's working the field. It's obviously not DJ because he's talking about it. So who else is missing a tool in the back of the truck?
Well, all I see is an orange dot on the map where I'm sitting at the shop with a little pallet of what looks to be sugar cane. So if there's trees, it would be popping out of the actual pallet.
Populous?
So what are you planting? Just a Patrio.
Investments.
I'll come and visit your house.
I'm trying for a what's the word for it? A low effort investment.
Trees or sugar cane?
Oh,
Sure.
no, go.
Sugarcane is definitely a high effort investment.
High cost at least, yeah.
I was surprised that tractor can pull that thing so back there.
It's an awkward size, but it doesn't weigh that much and it only needs 120 horsepower.
Bye.
What is
The
this?
downside is I need to decide on one of 2 harvesting options. Well, one of 3. The third one's out.
What was the third one?
The third one's getting the proper New Holland forage harvester with the attachment.
Forage harvester?
What were you doing? Poplars then?
Yeah.
Not proper trees.
Yeah, that's what
And
I thought.
proper trees are such a pain in the rear.
And they take 2-3 years to actually grow.
Mm.
And unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure poplar is a self-regenerating crop, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. You're gonna lose a little bit after the first harvest though, because poplars require plowing. So.
But you plough when you plant them. That machine plants and ploughs.
Yeah, yes. For the first harvest, yes.
So you gotta plough first and then plant the populars. Is that right?
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
thing
but
is,
when you harvest them once, the plowed status goes away. And at least in 19 it was like that. To be clear, that it needed plowing again.
all I'm saying is you're a brave man, Patrio. Brave man. Doing proper
No, just a lunatic.
I mean,
I was being
I'd be
polite.
surprised if it even makes profit.
Oh, it's not about making profit. You'll make profit. It'll just take you forever to make profit because I did populars in 17 a bit and they're a right pain in the backside to harvest.
I never touched poplars ever.
Because the biggest width thing you can get, you can basically, if you line it up right, you can do 2 rows at once, harvest 2 rows at once. Hey Mike.
Of course, that's the other
Thank
I
for the
didn't think
bits.
about.
What's that?
Well, because it's got a front automatic tiller, so of course the first thing it's going to do is start tearing up stones in the field after I spent so long making them all nice and pretty and stoneless.
There's actually on Steam at the moment, Mike, there's a lot of demos. They're doing the demo thing again, bringing out all the games that are up and coming and demos you're able to download and play. And there is a ton of simulator games.
The Steam Next Fest is done. It finished on the 28th.
Oh, did it? I only saw it the other day.
Mm.
A couple of days ago. But yeah, there was a ton of simulators. There was dining truck simulator, and you drive around and feed people, and there was, what else was there? Some ridiculous ones. But there was a lot of them coming out. Don't you dare, thank you. Oh no, I want to go to the other field first, then work my way back.
Rain stopped. Who's doing what?
I'm still collecting bales.
I'm working my own stuff.
Planting.
Patrio's doing the same, yeah.
So you can roll those fields if you want. I'm just going up to click the bales off 14. And I'll click that contract. And you can buy all the fields up there. Don't buy 71 yet.
No, I wasn't going to.
As long as you have collected all the grass, JJ, nothing can happen. If you only have to collect bales, you can buy that one too.
Oh,
Only unbaled grass will disappear.
Yeah, I haven't collected the contracts yet. And I'm not taking the risk because of my luck.
Yeah, no. Sure. Obviously, yeah, no. If you haven't collected the contract yet, then don't touch it. That will screw you up.
And I'm just about done, so if there's no contracts, I can give you a hand and maybe send a couple down to, oh, it's 2 bales up here.